Hey guys! So we are here to talk about our latest doctor's appointment and a follow-up on the ever-growing subchorionic hemorrhage and the baby, like what happened. So try to remember where we left off. We left off before we went in for the third ultrasound. You guys have seen the third ultrasound now. I posted that video before this one yesterday, so you can go watch that if you haven't seen it yet first. So it's not very long, but just kind of gives it. So I guess, like, just to get to the punchline, the biggest and the best news is that, well, there's two things. One, the baby was still there and still had a heartbeat and had grown and was amazing and was healthy. Two, the hemorrhage, which had gotten bigger, and those two extra, like, that had gotten 1, 2, 3 ultrasounds had gotten bigger,
was gone.
Was almost gone. There was just like a thin little bit of it left. And in that same doctor's appointment, they had gone ahead and they had done kind of like the woman check. And so while they were doing that, they went to look there because they were going to do a pap smear.
Look where?
Shut up, Kyle. That they actually saw that I had a bunch of blood, which is kind of gross, but it was actually a good thing. If I had not gone to the doctors that day, basically, I would have had some bleeding. But when you have the hemorrhage in your uterus, that is a good thing because it means the blood has come out. You do not want the blood to stick around. That's when it causes problem. Those subchorionic hemorrhages, as we said in the last update, can be perfectly harmless. Most of the time, everything's fine. But the concern with ours just had to do with the size, where it was at, the timing, and the fact that it grew. The fact that it, had gotten bigger and whatever. So yeah, they just said that some of it probably reabsorbed into my system, which is exactly what you hope for. And then the rest of it was actually had come out, unbeknownst to us at that point. Right. So yeah, it was...
That's good news. I mean, it's all good news. All good news.
Yeah, and so we'll show you a picture. So here, and this was at, I think, 11 weeks and 1 day. There is the baby, head, body, and the little arms and legs are too little to really see. And then this is an amazing picture right here. So there it is. There's its little face, y'all. You can see the eyes in the nose socket. You can see the structure of its face. No. So how amazing is that? We were really happy and excited. Yeah,
it was awesome.
Yeah, and so what else about that update? I had, like I said, a normal checkup and an excessive checkup, woman checkup. Everything seemed fine. I did my... They called it like the Defender test or something. It's the MT23, M something 23.
Just genetic screen.
It's a specific one though.
Right.
Kyle's didn't, I guess, know that.
I don't know. You can say an MT21, like maybe it'll come to me.
It's something like that. It's the newer one. It's way more accurate than the one that they did with some of my other children. This wasn't even a test that existed when I was pregnant with, I know, at least Sophia. This one has just a much better accuracy rate, and it tells the gender with like 99 point something % accuracy. Like, it knows the gender, which is really cool. So I had that done. So we don't have those results back yet. Well, we will in a couple of days. Right. So a couple of days we'll have those results back. So woo.
In other news, we finally announced it to everybody. That was a fun week. So
we finally told everyone. Yeah, I was really anxious about it.
About 2 weeks ago, Courtney put on a cardigan, and like came out. She said, "Can I wear this to say spreads?" And I was like,
I didn't have the cardigan on.
Well, you didn't have it on. That's right.
I just had a shirt.
She just had a shirt on. She's like, "Will this work?" And she basically meant like, "Can we get away with not having to tell anyone?" And I said, if my parents see you in that, they'll have questions.
About 2 weeks ago, this is my 4th kid, and I'm heavy already. I have kind of a belly, and it was about 2 weeks ago, like, just all of a sudden I went from just looking like maybe I'd gotten fatter to like it was like a rounded little tummy, like, that I couldn't suck in, and I've actually lost like 6 pounds. Yeah. So it was definitely not just fat. So. And yeah, so Kyle was like, we gotta tell people.
I was about to say, so the crunch time.
We still didn't tell people. We still waited another 2 weeks, and I just hit it.
Yeah, we just didn't see people, basically.
By now I have a definite, like, it's not huge, but it's like a little, like, it just looks different than like my normal fat tummy. It just looks different. Yeah. And so, and that's normal, especially for 3 months along with your 4th pregnancy. So
yeah, but we finally told everyone, and they were all, of course, super happy and everything like that. We had a lot of fun telling them. Yeah. We told everyone kind of in different ways, like We had some jokes about the house.
Yeah, because we found a
needing
house
new
plan
room.
with the extra bedroom.
And then we sold some people. We had them watch the
video.
Star Wars video and do like we
That's
didn't tell them
fun.
what it was, so we just said we just want to film your
I
reactions
totally
to the video.
lied to them. I was like, oh, hey, I made this video with Disney, which they believed because I got chosen to host a Disney party from Disney, so they knew that. So they were like, oh, it's part of that. And so they watched
Bamboozled.
it. And they were like, their faces are like...
Priceless.
Like, it is awesome. I was like, you know.
Yeah.
And I was really anxious about telling everyone just because I was worried about... I just like felt like we might be judged. It's funny, I'm not really that nervous about telling YouTube people, but I was very nervous about telling the family. Like I made myself sick about it. Like, honestly.
Well, it's funny because I think like no one else, well, I mean like other people in our like cousins and stuff like have a lot of family, but like our family, like two kids,
two kids, that's it.
Why, your parents have two kids, two kids, one kid, you know,
like
that
some
sort
of
thing.
my cousins, like
no one,
they have more kids, but like immediate family, like
no one has more than two.
So it's weird to them.
So it's not weird to them, it's just weird to us, to them, like for them, you know, it's like.
Yeah, well, we have some family that have expressed before that like they think 2 is the perfect number.
Yeah.
And they didn't mean anything by it, but I can't help but hear that in my head.
Right.
You know,
And feel,
it wasn't, that's not on them, that's on me. And I just felt really, really nervous. I think out of everyone we told, there's only one couple that I felt like they were happy, but I felt like they were like,
oh, good luck.
oh, there's only one person that and they weren't mean at all, but like everyone else was so happy.
Yeah, been a lot of like happiness and
way more happy than I thought. And my sister, who's so sweet, she was just like, whatever you need, because she knew I didn't really want a 4th, so she knew that like she's so excited about the baby, but she also she totally got, she was just like,
you need a break.
I'm here for you, Courtney. What can I do to help? And I thought that was so sweet. So were my best friends were like that too. They were just like, girl, it's gonna be amazing, and we're here for you. And that's what I needed really bad. Yeah. So that was wonderful. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Anything else? I think at this point though, I'm going to do a first trimester overview since I didn't do like weekly pregnancy updates, so I kind of have kept track so I wouldn't forget. So I'll do like a general first trimester overview of my symptoms and everything. And then we'll have a reveal. I don't know how, we might have already done the reveal at this point if we want to do it live.
What do you think?
What I think it is? Well, by the time this video goes up, we'll probably know. Maybe we won't.
We don't know right now.
I don't know how we're going to share with y'all. If we share it live, you'll already know by this point. If we don't share it live, you won't know.
You gotta put your bet on camera.
So I'm just going to come out there and say it. We're both kind of hoping for a boy, just because we have 2 girls and we have 1 boy, and so another boy would be perfect.
I'm outnumbered, so you know, definitely.
I think Grayson would really enjoy having a brother, but I kind of feel like it's a girl. But yeah.
So more important than Grayson wanting a boy.
This is great, y'all.
He does not want a girl.
He does not.
More than one boy. He would probably take a cat or a small house appliance.
We asked him, we said, what will you do if it's a girl? And he said, I'll run away to Ohio. We were like, why Ohio? Like, how do you even know what Ohio is?
Highly specific threat. So.
we were like, Ohio? Where did he even come up with that?
You know, it's got a certain appeal, I guess, to the kindergarten pet.
He does not want a sister so bad, so this is going to be interesting.
Definitely. So we're in good shape. We're really excited.
Now the normal, after I do the first trimester thing and possibly the gender reveal, depending on if we've told you or not, we'll start the normal pregnancy, weekly pregnancy updates. Oh my gosh, that's happening. I saw somebody made a hashtag that said Kyle and Court's pregnancy vlogs are back.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's awesome.
That's like a whole tweet. That's not really a hashtag.
I loved it though.
It's a character.
I thought it was sweet.
So,
I loved it. So it feels really good to be able
out in the open now.
Yeah, to both to have it, the weight off my shoulders of having finally announced it feels great. Knowing the baby is finally safe and sound, it really helps a lot. I think that was part of what made it hard to come around to this for me.
Was not knowing if it was
even going to stay.
Every ultrasound would go back and be like, what's going to happen? So
yeah, and now it's like, it's here. So,
yay.
You know, we've said this before in other updates and stuff, but you know, even though we're still scared about the situation and a little nervous, and it's kind of changed some plans, at the same time, we are not scared and we are not upset about the baby. We're very happy about the baby. And we'll just deal with the rest with a happy heart, because it's going to be awesome. And I just never, 4 kids, y'all. What is this? All right, we'll do it. So we're in it now. All right. Kyle's like, I'm out. Hey, you wanted 4 kids more than me. I keep blaming Kyle for this.
It's true.
You did it. He's like,
I did. Up top.
Oh, no. Down. Kyle.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Keep tuned for more updates.
All right, bye.